TikTok brain rot is something that needs to be studied, and it needs to be studied right now, okay? Because it seems as if the last strands of common sense that some people were kind of clinging to have now flown out of the window ever since TikTok was introduced. And you know how TikTok works. There's always these little TikTok trends. Monkey see, monkey do. I see one person doing something on TikTok, and now I'm going to do it. It's kind of like a social contagion. People all filming the same kind of videos to get in on the action. Well, right now, of course, we have these ICE raids that are going on in cities across America. A lot of illegal immigrants are being deported. And there's a lot of TikTok trends coming out of this. And one of the most popular trends, one of the latest trends, is that illegal immigrants are hoarding themselves, boarding themselves inside their houses. They're refusing to open the door for ICE agents and law enforcement and immigration. And they're recording themselves inside of houses. I guess their homes, someone else's home, I don't know. They're recording themselves inside of homes, kind of taunting the fact that, hey, ICE can't come get us while we're inside the house. Literally illegal immigrants that are breaking the law by being here illegally, most of which have lengthy criminal records. They're recording their faces, they're recording themselves inside their homes, joking around and laughing as ICE agents are beating on their door. And this has become a trend that is all over TikTok. It's all over TikTok right now. Illegal immigrants in their apartments, their homes, whatever, refusing to answer the door for ICE while cracking jokes and joking around, looking out the blinds, showing all the cop cars outside. And it's weird because in my day, it's like when you broke the law, you would try not to get caught, right? That was like, you didn't want to get caught. People would like disguise themselves to make sure that they wouldn't be recognized or noticed on security cameras. And you know, I was worried about how all of these stores are implementing this new security technology, the facial recognition features and stuff like that. I was concerned about that, but now I realize it doesn't matter. You know, the surveillance state doesn't matter because people are going to spy on themselves, if you will. You don't got to worry about the government spying on you. You don't got to worry about that security camera or that security camera because people will literally film themselves breaking the law these days. So I think a lot of these stores around the country are wasting money on security systems. You're wasting money on these security cameras and the security guards who watch the footage because nowadays people openly commit crimes and film themselves doing it on TikTok. Because somehow, some way, TikTok makes them, it brain rots them into throwing away all common sense. All common sense. So now the illegal criminals who are here illegally are recording themselves being here illegally, laughing about it on video as ICE agents are at their front door. Now that's what I call TikTok brain rot. But I want to go ahead and show you a clip of what I'm talking about, just in case you haven't seen it yourself yet, and then I'll be right back with more.
Estamos rodeados, como pueden ver, aquí, adentro de la casa. Miren, ¿cuántos hay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. ¿Cuántos policías? Estamos rodeados, señores, hoy sí. Ahí les vamos a estar haciendo videos de nuestro país. Como pueden ver, estamos rodeados. Estamos rodeados, señores, miren, no les estoy mintiendo. Así que, sin miedo al éxito, señores. Ahorita, como pueden ver, hoy sí, como dijo aquel, nos cayó la policía, pues ni modo. Los venían, creo, ya atrás. Venimos llegando de trabajar hace como 2 minutos. Yo estaba en el baño, hasta se me fueron las ganas ya. Ni modo, señores, miren. Así que, hoy sí dijo aquel, esos que me estaban deseando el mal, pues ni modo. Me acaba de quitar yo mis zapatos, como pueden ver. anda en calcetas de trabajo. Miren cómo anda allá afuera. Así que ahí le estamos haciendo otro video, se lo dan chance. Saludos y bendiciones para todos, señores.
No abran la puerta, llego Inmigración en Aurora.
Police.
I want you to remember this video. I want you to remember everything you just saw and make a mental note of it. Remember this video and remember the thousands of videos like this video. When the mainstream media tries to gaslight everyone into being so sad and upset about the deportations. When you see some of these illegal immigrants come on the news with their sob stories, when you see some of the people in these communities come on the news with their sob stories about how they took him and they deported him and they deported her, remember this video. Because where's all that crying and acting hysterical now? You think it's a big joke that you're here illegally in this country. You take our country as a joke. You take law enforcement as a joke. You take ICE as a joke. And you're laughing it up, giddy, ha ha, hee hee, ha ha, look at me. Avoiding being deported by locking myself in my house forever. They know I'm here, hee hee, ha ha. Remember all the he's and the ha's and the laughter and the TikTok jokes when these people start crying once they get deported. Remember it. I want you to take a long look and remember it. Because over the coming months, you are going to be slapped in the face with non-stop propaganda. It's going to be a non-stop pity party. Oh, woe is me. You need to feel bad every waking moment of your life. You don't need to enjoy anything. You need to feel terrible for the illegal criminals being deported out of this country. When they pull their pity parties and they tell you their sob stories and they cry and they act dramatic, remember how they really act behind closed doors when they're filming their little TikTok videos. Okay? It's all a big joke, right? But hey, all I know is this. Between these TikTok videos and the protests that are going on in our streets right now, these people are going to lose even more support. And I don't think the majority of the country supports these illegals being in our country to begin with. But whatever support they do have, they're going to start losing even more of that support. And it might not look like it at first to you sitting at home, because a lot of the protesters are paid agitators who don't really care about whatever movement they've attached themselves to. But understand that the general consensus amongst Americans is that most Americans want these people gone. Most Americans want a safer, stronger border. And most Americans aren't going to take kindly to these people crying and playing the victim after recording videos of, them making jokes and playing games as ICE was at their door. The majority of people aren't going to like this. The majority of people aren't going to agree with the violence that we're about to see in our streets. So these people, the illegal immigrant community, they're going to lose whatever support that they did have, except for the support of a few mentally ill, crazed individuals that will support literally anything. But for now, let me know your thoughts about this down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all soon in the next one.